What is going on between you two?
There's nothing between us.
There's fire on the mountain.
What is it?
Come.
What happened?
There's fire on the mountain.
They've wrecked everything completely.
Fellow citizens, this is Colonel Wanzi Peters. I announce the successful ousting of General Matthias Kalarima.
Remy?
I need to come and get the car.
The coup just happened about 30 minutes ago.
Hero, how? When? Where? You are telling me I cannot have the car because it is yours? That ancient locomotive?
Lower your voice. This is the key. You can go anywhere you want to go. I don't care. We have to get out of here now.
What's this happened to me? Look out, sir, look out!
What's that, Johnny? Olosi, Asimi.
She'd be so kind to me.
Where is the girl? Where is the girl? Where is Cordelia? Is that why you are beating us?
It's okay if you are not going to talk voluntarily. They will make you talk.
Don't tell me you're in love with her.
My plan is to send an emissary to Kawale.
Mr. Professor.
What about your daughter?
They will kill her.
Everyone dies.
This is a war. I will move you tonight.
You know how they say that a lot can happen to you in just a blink of an eye? Say hypothetically, life happened to you at its peak in 24 hours, where you were cursed between justice, fear, emotion, and empathy. And you cannot even determine if it's going to go right or go left. What would you do? This is the story of Professor Adekunle, played by Williams Benson in the movie Cordelia, a movie by a father in the industry, yes, Tunde, legend Tunde Kilani TK Opomulero. Hi people, my name is Just Kudi and welcome to my take on the movie Cordelia. The movie Cordelia is set in the colonial era where I think it would, let me place it in the year 1990s. This professor called Professor Adekunle, he has a wife called Remi Lekun. Remi is such, Remi is a drama, but we get to Remi. Remi Lekun was played by Yvonne Jegede. Now, she's a troublesome person at its peak. You know, this kind of wife that loves you, but they just don't, you cannot have peace of mind when you're with them. That's the kind of wife that Remi Lekun played. Now, Professor got to school. He's a professor. He's teaching in a university, and then he got to school. He went to class. When he was dealing with the problem that his wife had given him the morning, that very morning, and he almost lost himself in class. But then he left, and then when he was done with class, he went to his office. While he was there, one Abebelubege, you know, those busybody as I know passed or came with a friend who happens to be Cordelia. Cordelia is the daughter of the current vice president, who is a soldier. Let's just call him Mr. Stanzi in this space. She's his daughter. Nobody knows about it. And somehow, while they were having the conversation and greeting him, Cordelia walks into the office, you know, oh, Cordelia is young. She's probably like 20, early 20s. And then she was just being unspokenly flirty with the professor. He caught the snag. He caught it, but man must stay together because his wife is a bombshell. Somehow a riot happened, and some students found out that Cordelia is the daughter of the vice president because there was a takeover from the current president. And according to the news, it was the vice president who took over from the current president, which is Cordelia's father, and is a military man. Please put that in quote. They found out and they were chasing Cordelia. A friend ran to meet the professor. Somehow, Remi Lekun was already in the office. I'm not going to tell you that. You're going to watch it to see how Remi Lekun made her way into the office. You see that when Remi Lekun came to the office, we all screamed, we screamed. in the theater while we are watching. And then he just had to mago ishly because Rebecca didn't want him to go. She was jealous, she was bitter, she was a lot to deal with. He ran off to save this girl. He saved that Remilekun went home. He got home, he discovered that some soldiers were at his place. He didn't want to go in because he was scared for the girl, but he still needs to go in because his wife was there. So he decided to go in and tell the girl to wait. Cordelia, which was played by Omomi Dada, yes. So he could go in and see if it was safe. He got there, was having a conversation with the soldier man, and then somehow Cordelia Sha came in, very stubborn girl, very willful. She came in, and it happens that that person is the brother-in-law, like our fiance's brother. So he's a brother-in-law, and they took her. Semilia Kun and Professor had a hassle. She dealt with him for that girl. Oh my god. You need to see this movie to see this part because every shades of it, every crane and every corners of that movie is a it. And then you're going to find yourself glued to your seat and wondering what is going to happen next. They took him to guard room. They dealt with him. The father, Cordelia's father, came. Was like, please release him. Don't kill him now. He's my helper. He's my savior. In other words, we later found out that he was not even the one that caused, that arranged the coup, the takeover. It was that brother-in-law that came to get Cordelia that created the takeover. He had told the father that Cordelia was held somewhere. The father, which was the vice president, Mr. Stan, had gone with him and he was abducted. And then he was threatened to give the statement that the current president is not doing good and they were going to take over and all of that. But in the whole process, the president died, so he had to take the spot. A lot more happened after that. That would the action, the stream, caught in between all of this, the laughter, the sweat, the stress, the drama happening. But I'm gonna leave it there. Now, let's talk about the characters in this movie. Professor Adekunle, played by William Benson, said that he had been in the industry for a while. That was my first time seeing him, but he played the role so well. Man could smoke in his dream. He could be dying of lung cancer and he will still ask for a smoke. He's such an amazing actor. He delivered his role very well. You could feel his emotion, his pain, his terror, the point, his breaking point dealing with his wife. Now, the wife played Remila Kun, played by Yvonne Jagada. You see, you will find yourself shouting, Remy, Remy, oh Kilo Shele, Remy, what happened? In this particular movie, Remy's name will not leave your mind. That if you not go home and think and dream about Remy, it's gonna be very, very hard. RJ, on God, you're gonna tired. Wait, Remy, what's the cause of your problem? Can you call a problem? Tell me about it. But Remy is, oh my God. She's like she said during the interview that she has played a lot of wives, but she knew that she needed to bring her A game to this one. And she didn't just bring her A game, she bring her A plus game because oh God. The egg and Adewumi Dada didn't really do much. She was just, the flirty, young, rich, vibrant girl. Those are the main actors. And then the vice president, Mr. Stan, he also played his own part. He played his emotion and all of that. Now, this movie is set in the colonial era between war and love. And one thing I love about the storyline is how well they incorporated love and war in a place such a way that they both have a space to survive. You could feel the essence of the war. Some people said that the war could have been stretched out a little longer, but I don't see a reason why it should be stretched out because it would just probably lose the taste of the movie, and then you get tired with so much war, and you might even lose the essence of where the love is coming from. Like as the war was happening, you could feel the triangle between Professor Cordelia and his wife, and then you could feel the directional love that Professor had for his wife, and sometimes you could feel the one-sided love that Cordelia was having, or one-sided flirt or crush that Cordelia was having on the what's it called on the professor. One of the other lessons that I took here is may we not help the people that are going to bring our life. Some help come in disguise, looking like you're an hero, but at the end of it, it carry back, it carry on for back, it wear shoulder pad, it raise shoulder because All he did was to help this girl, a young girl, the man that wants to fight for justice, is a man of empathy. He loves to take care of his student, and he just wanted to help her get out of that misery or that pain or the stress that the student were going to put her through at that time, thinking that, knowing that she's the daughter of the vice president that, organized the coup and taking over from the president. And he helped her. The fact that he didn't even lose his life is a miracle. And all of this happened in just 24 hours. Now, I hope you understand the reason when they said that. A lot can happen to you in the split of a second, say a minute, a day, because a lot happened to him in just 24 hours. He could have survived, he survived it, but then in that 24 hours, yeah, he could have been the richest man at the same time. I could remain poor. Guess what he chose? Well, you find that out if you get to watch this movie in cinema. Oh, did I forget to talk about the soundtrack of this movie? You see, the cinematography is so clean to the point that you could feel every angle, every shot was precise, was directed. And then the props used in this movie, when you're talking about props and continuation, is very very essential, especially when you're talking about the movie from the past. You could see those TVs that always bloom 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 bloom, that is always shaking. You could see those radios with tinted with very tiny wires that you would have to be carrying the antenna around. The cars were vintage, the hairs were vintage, the outfit was just it. See, I'm not saying this because I know Mr. Tene Kilani. I'm saying this because I'm a critic for good movie. No matter how I find a movie interesting, if he gets us to be, I need it, and I tell you, wait, it was rubbish. But this movie was worth every watch, every shade, and every turn of it. So if you've not seen Cordelia, please make sure to go and watch Cordelia. And if you've seen Cordelia, please do let me know what you think about the movie, what you think about the actors, what part of the movie stood for you, what lesson you're able to pick out of the movie. And if you have not watched it, but when you eventually watch it, do come back and let me know what you think. Please do not forget to like, to subscribe, to share, and please, yes, follow. I was going to say follow, but I've already said subscribe. So this is YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Just Goody. It is always an honor to come here. If you watched up until this point, it means that I'm second sense. And please subscribe. And if you don't, for you, I don't know why you have not subscribed. Anyway, thank you so very much, and I love you.